Oh, it's a no face movement, and it's February the 26th, 2018. This video is about Nikolas Cruz, the Parkland shooting. Some people think it was a false flag event. I don't believe it was a false flag event because that's a real place with real people, but it could have been a live exercise in place through this guy. Could also have been demonic possession, all right, or mind control through the CIA to do a real world live exercise like 9/11 and the Boston bombing, all right. One thing I think it could be a demon possession is because people don't really know what demon possession is, and it's really on the rise. All right, people don't understand how our body really works. Our body is electricity. Our soul is electricity. From the stars above to our earth to our body, it is nothing but electricity. All right, that's why the ancients could look up at the sky each and every single day, decades, centuries that they record. They could see the frequency of the stars changing. All right, and from the frequency of the universe, the frequency goes back to our earth with the sun energy, all that stuff, making things grow, all that. And from the vibration of our earth, it gets a rhythm and a vibration to your body, to your heart, and from your heart to your brain. All right, is it possible that this is a false flag event? I highly doubt that. Is it possible as a demonic possession? Could possibly be a demonic possession. Could have been mind control, possibly can. Let's first start off with demonic possession. On the day of the shooting, Nikolas Cruz, that's 19, told the FBI and the cops after he was arrested that demons told him to do the shooting. All right. Now, if people don't believe me that demonic possession been actually recorded by the government and all that stuff, check this out. It's called the Demon House in Gary, Indiana. It happened in the year 2011, and social workers, sheriffs couldn't believe it, and they're believers that demonic possessions is really real. All right, let's get into CIA mind control. Excuse me. An Aurora shooting, on the Dark Knight Rises. All right, mind control was using. All right, the kid was going to school for psychologist on a military old base, studying all that. The CIA is known, all right, and even though people thought it was conspiracy theories at the time, the CIA has openly admitted to attempting to manipulate the media for decades. It's been known for some time that the Central Intelligence Agency control much of the media that people in the United States and abroad get their information from. Now it seems all too real as former Obama CIA Director John Brennan has been hired by NBC. If you thought this was all conspiracy theory, the CIA has openly admitted to attempting to manipulate the media for decades. All right, the rest of the article you can read. And our Ultra 4K TV and your cell phone and the music you hear is their subliminal messages. All right, there's frequency that tunes into your brain because it's electricity and magnets within these devices that could trigger your emotions, that could trigger different kinds of thought and sleeping. If you don't believe me, all you gotta do is Google up CIA subliminal messages. The first thing that's gonna pop up is the CIA.gov, and the operational, a potential subliminal preparation tells you the whole thing of the article when they release it. All right, on the History Channel, they talk about MK Ultra, where they gave people LSD, drugs, and all that stuff. We are living in a controlled society, folks. People and politicians are using propaganda to push something for the New World Order, the United Nations. All right. The first thing they're trying to do is trying to get rid of our guns, and they're doing a good job at that. The second thing and they already did it, was ban the freedom of speech, and that's in the next video. But the CIA been doing human experiments that could track you down to the very moment, the very person, from your smartwatch to your smartphone that you carry around. They can send out electronical signals. There's electronical frequency that could trigger people's minds and emotions, including all the drugs that are in our tap water and regular bottled water, in our food, the GMOs that we eat. Okay, folks? Let's move on. TV uses brainwashing and frequency. On this link, all you gotta do is just look it up. You got all these patent nervous system manipulation by electronic magnetic fields. That's patent 6506148, patent US 6506148, nervous field. There's so many patents for manipulating and controlling a person. It's not even funny, and you can check it out yourself. All right. What is your body? Once again, it is electricity. That's why you sleep. When your phone's about to go dead or your tablet's about to go dead, you gotta charge it up while we sleep. For the flowers to grow outside, for things to heat up, it uses the sun, solar panel, all electricity. We are a living electricity, all right, folks? And in our brain, different tunes, just Google, you can buy music that there's music CDs out there that you could experience different drug highs with a good with a good earbuds on, and play different kind of music, and it can give you a similar effect of that drug. All right, and that was back in 2000 to 2005. So our body is a nerve system with electricity. Human bodies are electricity. But what's also crazy is the human body and the human brain is Wi-Fi. Everybody has an unconscious mind. We are all connected. In all these articles, they're talking about how people could read people, telepathic, inventions, this proven document. A lot of inventions that came out are from electricity to television. More than one patent got submitted on this very same day, but used different types of way, but the ideal was there. So anything that ever came up that was invented that changed history, the information was floating around the Wi-Fi. All right, our brain has Wi-Fi. Also, with the brain Wi-Fi, they can read our mind, they can control our thoughts, and all that. And then all these articles that talk about it. Now, demonic possession is on the rise. Even though people don't believe in demonic possession, people are trained. All right. You got Christian and Catholic exorcisms. Christian and Catholic exorcisms, they can get rid of the demon. That's what they tell you. All right. But they could never, ever really get rid of the demon. All they do is get the demon, the host, out the body, or they use the Latin one, converge with the body, so the demon and your personality becomes one. The only real exorcism that could ever work is in Hebrew, all right? And not even the Jews got it. It's a lost art. You got to read Solomon Key, but they use a metal box. After the demon is gone, they put it in after it leaves the body, goes into a metal box, and they bury it in the ground, all right, covered in limestone, or sink it at the bottom of water, all right, but they don't do that no more. So all people do is go to Catholic Church saying, I'm demonic possession. They got to get proved. And like I said, the Demon House was one of it that happened in 2011. And possibly this kid that did the shooting at Parkland was possessed by demons by hearing voices, or was controlled by mind control. Because mind control, all they need is your cell phone, any kind of electricity around you, and pinpoint you out, send you messages, send you different frequencies, subliminal messages, folks. You can check out my other video. This is the No Face Movement, moving and moving till next time. Like I said, my prayers go out to the family of the victims that were shot. All right. But To those students, if you are listening to this video, stop protesting guns. It is horrible that, yes, people die, mass murders, it happens every day, not just in America, the war on terrorists, all that. But what to defend yourself is guns. The politicians are using us to get rid of the guns and to get rid of your Second Amendment to protect yourself or to rise up against a government that becomes a tyranny. This is the No Face movement. Moving the movement till next time, facing off.
It has been widely understood for some time now that the human body will respond to stimulation in various ways using electromagnetic fields, if they are pulsed at very specific frequencies. In the early 2000s this idea went a little further, and a patent was filed which showed that most modern-day TVs and computer monitors had the ability to create these needed electromagnetic fields at the required frequencies, simply by pulsing the image being displayed in a very specific manner. They found that by doing this technique while a person was nearby, they could easily manipulate various aspects of that person's nervous system. As a bit more detail, the patent summarized the final findings as follows. Computer monitors and TV monitors can be made to emit weak low-frequency electromagnetic fields merely by pulsing the intensity of displayed images. Experiments have shown that the half a hertz sensory resonance can be excited in this manner in a subject near the monitor. The 2.4 Hz sensory resonance can also be excited in this fashion. Hence, a TV monitor or computer monitor can be used to manipulate the nervous system of nearby people. Anyways, you can find a link to the specific US patent below in the description box if you want to read more about this interesting technique. So what are your thoughts? Were you aware that this technique was even possible? Does it concern you that a wide range of electronic devices in your home are capable of this technique? From your TVs and computer monitors, to your compact fluorescent lamp light bulbs, to your smart appliances and smart meters, and more? Anyways, if you have anything to add, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and as always make sure to subscribe to my channel.